Welcome back, Orleans. To more Inquisitor. I came back to town to repair my stuff. And to grab some more potions. You know, they're important. Still haven't had a whole lot of time, obviously, to go over my inventory. Been real busy. Work and social life getting in the way of Let's Plays. But it's been about a week since I've done an Inquisitor video. And at the very least, I wanted to have one a week coming out. I'm planning on taking off some time in the near future. Like the good old days when the game hoarder would take a week off of work and just LP the shit out of it. We're going to have one of those coming up. Not exactly sure when. But it's certainly on the horizon. Let's head back to the wasteland. It's difficult out here, but I think it's worth it. Und van Grimschloss.
Brother, you're bleeding. May I ask what happened to you and what mission has led you to this desolate place?
Oh wait, that was me talking to him.
You asked me what has led me here, brother. Then know that I've been led here by the mere holy mission of divine justice that many of our brothers cast aside the instant they started to fear for their life. Oh God, what a shame! Paladins of the Brotherhood of Righteous fear for their life? When your likes hide in the safety of the Brotherhood Fortress rather than stand in the face of infernal monsters with sword in your hand, although hellspawns are sprawling around like disease.
And of course that's complete bullshit. I've been going around chopping up people since day one. Why such sharp words, brother? Do you know me that you dare to judge my deeds?
I don't know you personally, brother, but I do know your kind. Don't try telling me that you're different from all those other brave brothers hiding inside the town walls, when our realm stands on the verge of destruction. Don't tell me you are the shining exemption that you are the struggle for killing all infernal minions.
Don't you think it is quite a biased opinion? I admit that some of the Brotherhood are righteous, don't behave too bravely, but that doesn't mean that every one of our brothers is a coward. If you want, I will prove to you my devotion to God and the King.
Well, you want to prove to me that you're devoted to your holy mission? All right. There are ruins of an old pagan watchtower not far from here. I incidentally found a forgotten cellar under the watchtower that's become the refuge of infernal monsters of all sorts that walk the earthly kingdom of God. I tried to cleanse the place of unholy presence of those monsters and failed, and was lucky to get away with my life. If you contend your honor with the mission of divine justice, then go and prove your words. Destroy all infernal beasts dwelling under the watchtower and prove you are worthy of my trust.
Alright. What would be in it for me?
Well, you want to prove to me you're devoted to your holy mission. Don't you see? You are bargaining. Do you want profit when there's only place for faith in God? Go away, brother. I'm sick of you.
Guess I shouldn't have been such an asshole. Whoa! What is up with these graphics? That was weird. Alright, let's take the quest instead of being a dick. You kinda gotta roleplay as a paladin, I guess, or sometimes you get shysted out of missions.
Really, you surprised me, brother. I didn't expect you. I regret speaking in such a way about you. I was biased. I sinned and I will do penance for it. Accept, please, my humble apology. It seems that there are still true knights in our ranks.
Yes, you are right, and I now bid you farewell. I'm going to fulfill my holy mission. Wait for my return. And tell me, what do you know of this watchtower of yours?
It's probably part of a former guard and defense system in the pagan realms of Ereborn. According to the chronicles from that period, the watchtower was captured in the year 223 by faithful armies, and since it hasn't been rebuilt. It's been deteriorating since, and because it's situated away from the civilization, it was forgotten. But then people in surrounding villages started to go missing this year, and thus we started looking for the cause, and I had the luck to find out the terrible truth. There is a hidden dungeon under the remains of the watchtower. It's become the refuge of infernal monsters, and it's them who have on their conscience all the disappearances in the surrounding villages. I decided to cleanse the place, but as you can see, I was caught a totter. It will be some time before I can again wield the sword.
Thank you. And now I bid you farewell. Right, so... I also sold the footpad scalps in to the sheriff's office while I was in town, so I have room to pick up more. Perfect boots, miraculous healing potions. I mean, honestly, I can sell all this and. It's kind of hard to see everybody, but. Master's Amulet gives me +1 to all non-magical skills. Can use that when trying to... Blacksmith, I'm assuming. We just have a mess load of potions everywhere. So we got our undead weapon. Or kick the shit out of human weapon. Getting close to leveling, which is fantastic. Fuck. Keep watching for my picture in the upper left. That's where you see the health of everyone else. Take this bastard out already. El real de netir sal Fader leon eternis la venere perantes Buen setera sicanari del tres quizin sepeleta. Which means blow me. What a strange runic alphabet is this? Never seen anything like that. Maybe this is the alphabet of the Elenians, the pagan nation of the old times. I'll try to look into the scroll the wise woman Inre Jingwar gave me. Maybe I'm close to the crypt of the Grand Duke Feldarlian. Yes, I can understand it. The writing says here lies the way to the crypt of the Grand Duke Feldarlian, the emissary of four gods. Let no trespasser disturb his journey to the land of shadows. Let the sunlight charm of God El Eternia be the only artifact that opens the way for those who can enter. I found the grave of the Grand Duke Feldarlian, or at least the way that will lead me there. Now I need that sunlight charm. I should ask Inre Jungwert, the wise woman, about it. And I should also revel in being level 20 fucking 6. Range combat armor use. Defense. I mean, a big part of me wants to just keep jacking up melee combat. I'll hold off for now until I decide what to do. I'm not going to waste it in skills like, I don't know, identification and smithy. Obviously I can make those better the other way. But armor use and defense seems good, as well as shield use. Reduces critical hits. I shall think about it. Pitch in with comments and tell me what you think. Obviously, strength, dex, and constitution shall be what I go for as far as attributes. $56 to $68, 50 to 58. So the axe is my best weapon as far as just plain damage per second. It'll beat the shit out of some bats. We fight him with our cudgel. -1 dexterity penalty. That's not good. -1 strength penalty. I'm guessing that's permanent. If it is, that's not even fucking funny. I remember that that's in this game, but I didn't remember it could happen so easily. Probably the way to go is to let him attack my other people. Definitely need to keep an eye out for those penalties. Those are hard to catch. Not a big fan of games that do that. Need to get some... And I got a dexterity penalty for what? Regular fucking skeletons can do that? That's not good. Purge the dungeon under the ruins of the pagan watchtower of the infernal monsters have taken refuge. I don't think this is that place. Pick that shit. Okay, don't remember about lockpicking. Might have to come back here later. This isn't even that great, especially if this is like melee. Yeah, this is way better. This +1 to all non-magical skills, which gives my melee 17 and range combat. I mean, it buffs up everything. So, no point not having that necklace on versus frost protection. It looks like I need some kind of key. My dog's getting his ass kicked.
And who are you, knight? I don't know you, and I doubt I should. You're new here, aren't you? I've never seen you in Glatzburg. I've been living here since I was born. But no matter what, much more important is to know, what do you want of me? They sent you to arrest me to bring me back in chains? I assure you I don't intend doing anything like that. Do you understand?
Who are you, good man?
Name's Tinten, knight. Master Tinten.
Master of what?
Master of Arts, knight. I'm a famous actor. My name's renowned all over the realm.
Nice to meet you, good man, but tell me, what are you doing here? And why do you say before that you won't let yourself be arrested and brought back to the city?
What? So you didn't come to arrest me? What a relief. I feared they sent you to find me and bring me back to the city.
Why should I do something like that?
I was accused of stealing the monstrance of St. Roderick in the Episcopal Temple. But that's a lie. I assure you, Knight, the innkeeper Wintram made up the accusation because I owe him money for meals and drinks.
You say you're innocent?
Exactly, Knight. Absolutely innocent. I didn't steal a thing, let alone steal the monstrance from the Episcopal Temple. The leech Wintram made it up because I owe him money for meals and drinks.
If it is so, I'll clear you of blame.
Really, Knight? I'd be greatly indebted to you if you did that, really.
Well, we have a deal then. Can I talk to you for a moment?
Of course, Knight. What do you need to know?
The story goes you're behind many thefts. Do you happen to know anything about the necklace of Commander Ethian de Pasque?
No, Knight. I don't know a thing about the necklace of the Knight de Pasque. I swear. I feel sort of hurt that I'm being blamed for everything that happens in Glatzberg. Am only I to blame for everything? If I really stole all that I'm blamed for stealing, I'd already live as a rich man somewhere far away.
Okay, I believe you. What monsters and hellspawns can people meet here in Glatzberg?
If I were you, I'd be very careful where I go around Glatzberg. You may encounter monsters wanting only to feed on your entrails. For example, the beast dwelling in the Devil's Caverns not far off Glabornium. You heard about them? Reputedly, they're infernal bastards, crossbreeds of men and basilics. As if an infernal lizard had fornicated with a woman. She gave birth to a child with scales instead of skin. Lizard mouth instead of face, and with a long jagged tail above its ass. There must be hordes of those beasts in the Devil's Caverns, because when they go hunting from time to time, there's terrible havoc left wherever they come, and yes, they hunt people. Whom else?
What do you think of the crisis that is spreading throughout the realm?
I don't know. I don't think much about it, but I'm sure it's going to be quite inspiring for playwrights. And there's going to be lots of plays in which I could get the lead role. I'd certainly save the day in those plays. And all would admire me and recognize me as a great hero.
I'm searching for the hammer of Bonhard von Drickmal. Do you have any idea where it could be? It's told Bonhard hid it somewhere before he went to war.
All sorts of people have searched for Bonhard's hammer, Knight. Even I've turned quite a few stones in the vicinity of the city, but of course I didn't find anything. Nobody knows exactly where Bonhard buried his treasure. Some say it's in the gallows, others say it's somewhere in the ruins of Galabornium. I personally think he buried it somewhere else, but I don't know where.
I'm looking for heretics in Glatzberg. Do you suspect anyone?
My judgment, almost everyone is a heretic, Knight. You'd probably be angry, but the nobility, the townsfolk, the common people, even the clergy, all are heretics, with only a few exceptions. Because what's the heresy? It's the deviation from that's what's written in the Holy Scriptures. At least a preacher who passed through Glatzberg some time ago said so. And what do the Holy Scriptures say? That we should live in poverty and humility? Not only the common people as nobility and clergy say, but all of us, to a man.
I think you're right, at least partially.
Really? Then I don't know why the preacher is arrested and burned by the Inquisition. Well, it will be better if we both forget about our conversation. None of us can change a bit of it, so why should we care?
Who's the ruler of Glatzberg and the surrounding lands?
You want to know who rules Glatzberg? That's easy. Our ruler is Grand Duke Hendrik, Knight. He's the highest representative of temporal power, both near and far. But he hasn't got much power left because almost everything is a crime against faith now, and such crimes are in the jurisdiction of the Inquisition, as you surely know. The royal vice-governor is Duke Rowan van Lieren, who squints at the governor's office. I have a feeling he's up to something.
Where can I get supplies?
Hans von Drickmal was renowned as a renowned store with arms and armor. Alchemist Palo Ventimus and the wise woman Enray sell all kinds of potions and magic widgets. The innkeeper Wanda Gilowich and the landlord Ludwig Vintram trade in all kinds of stuff, sort of a junk store. But sometimes you can manage to buy something good from them. And if you don't care about origins of good, you can go visit Alfonso de Serbio. He hasn't been arrested yet.
That's all. Farewell. Well, let's see. Where's Emre? I think she's in the east side, maybe. Return to her. Tell her of our findings at these stones. Load times are insane! Should be instantaneous.
Well, Knight, how is it going, your search for the tomb of Fardalian?
I was able to make a certain advance, good woman. I probably found the entrance to the tomb.
Really? That's the greatest discovery of the century, Knight. We're to embark on a journey to knowledge undreamt of. Nevertheless, judging from the absence of Fardalian's spellbook in your hand, I'd say there was certain complications, right?
The writing I managed to find and decipher mentioned the sunlight charm of the god Al-Earthen. It's the only way to get inside the tomb.
But of course it makes sense. The Elnians consider the afterlife to be a realm of shadows, and thus only priests, Selvi, the sun god, Al-Earthen, could enter. It seems that their charms had power to open otherwise imperviously sealed tombs of the Elnians.
That's a very interesting theory, but I can't get inside without such a charm.
A good observation, Knight. Well, I have an ancient Elenian amulet in my possession, but I was not able to find out any details about it, thus I have absolutely no idea whether it could be the sun charm of the priest serving Al-Earthian. Well, anyways, it can't do harm to lend it to you. But you must promise me to return it when you're finished. It's very precious to me.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome, Knight. It's in the best interests of both of us. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I have Devil's Root. Can you make me a magic potion?
Of course, Knight. It'll cost you 1,480 gold.
Fuck it, I'm rich. Here. Make it perfect.
Here you are, Knight. One miraculous potion. Do you want anything else?
Does that mean I get permanent dex? Permanently increase dexterity of the character by 1 point. Hey, we like that. Alright. So we got a little bit more information about our quest. And we got a couple new quests. Had some fighting. Killed some shit, talked to some people. I don't think we lost any permanent skills, which is good. Need to keep an eye on that, first and foremost. But anyways, I'm going to try to start spitting out some more Inquisitor quicker. So stay tuned, folks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.